How can a country like Nigeria not continue to suffer insurgency and siege from terrorists and bandits and criminals and all sorts, when the people who they are supposed to take care of, that are supposed to even protect the people in the country, are going through a lot? They are suffering, even in the midst of them going out to protect people. They are rather suffering. I remember the last time that young Nigerians were trying to fight for the rights of these guys. They actually felt attacked because they felt Nigerians were actually attacking them, trying to make them look like they are not doing their jobs and all of that during the NSAS protest. I mean, the security agents. But the bottom line of it about that NSAS protest was because Nigerians were actually fighting for the rights of these security men, because they understand these guys are underpaid. They are not being well paid, so they just try to get money from, they try to extort money, I would say, from Nigerians, and that has made them become so brutal that Nigerians felt, oh, for this thing to stop, these guys have to be paid well. And if they are being paid well and they still behave like this, then we can know what to do. But at this present time, they are too brutal. They want to collect money from you at every instance they see you. When they see you, they either take young boys and men and everybody to the ATM to withdraw money by force and all of that, because they are not well paid. So everything goes. They nothing is even wrong in the country anymore. Everyone is right. For the fact that you have money to bail yourself, you are good to go. And if you don't, you have to be the one to be a suffer. And all of this will only drag this country on the mud and should not be encouraged. And that was what Nigerians were fighting for. But they did not get the right message. They rather felt attacked. But guess what? Imagine what they said. They said for 4 days now, the Nigerian soldiers complained that they have not been given food. And they have been fighting war in Maiduguri and in Borno and all of those areas where there have been security breaches and, insurgents and insecurities lately. But guess what? How do you expect people like that to fight? They've not been fed from the government for a whole 4 days. So that means those that don't have cash on them, they would not eat. Or what is the government trying to say? If these guys are on a mission, they should be well taken care of so that they can stand and be able to face the enemy. But rather, when they felt, oh, I have not eaten and you're sending me to the bush, I can't do that. You see them walking halfway and walking away from the mission that they are supposed to. These are the things that are killing this country. And it should not continue like this, because Nigeria would only become a war zone very, very soon. Soldiers who are supposed to protect, now they cannot eat. What strength do you want them to have to face such heavy insurgents like Boko Haram? Anyway, guys, I'll bring you more details as to how we got this report and how they reported this, about how they've not eaten for the past 4 days and are expected to protect Nigerians. More details, guys, but please, if you have not subscribed, please ensure you hit the subscribe button and also give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you can get updated anytime we drop a new video. All right, a soldier of 145 battalion that massacred Maiduguri in Borno State has alleged that the commander, Lieutenant Colonel L.A. Ochala, has stabbed him and his colleagues for 4 days straight without offering an explanation. The soldier who spoke with us on the condition of anonymity said the soldiers who were fighting insurgents, regardless of the situation, are aggrieved as their 2 month cigarette allowance has not yet been paid. He stated that the Nigerian army is symbolic of the deep-seated corruption in the polity. He said, "We, the soldiers of 145 Battalion at Damasak, Maiduguri, are dying of hunger. Our commanding officer, Lieutenant Colonel L.A. Ochala, refused to feed us for 4 days now. He has also refused to feed us for 4 days now. He has also refused to give us our money for March and April cigarette allowance. The world should come to our aid. We haven't seen water to drink since morning. Plus, we have not had food for 4 days now. We have to fight regardless, because our life come first even before food. We are still combating insurgents even in this condition. This is the Nigerian system for you. Everything is so corrupt, but the corruption is more pronounced in the Nigerian army. I have been in the Nigerian army for more than 5 years now, and I think I can tell you this. Imagine we are on deployment into the bush and we have not yet been fed. Our commanding officer gave no explanation for this. He has not held any meeting with anyone regarding this issue. We are starving. Please help us. Nigerian soldiers have complained that they are outgunned by Boko Haram and that they are often sent into battle without adequate supplies. In December 2014, an army court sentenced 54 soldiers to death for refusing to fight Boko Haram terrorists. The soldiers were charged with mutiny and cowardice after they refused orders in August to help retake three towns held by the Islamist militants in Borno. At least 356 soldiers fighting the Boko Haram insurgency in Nigeria's northeast wrote to the former chief of army staff, Tako Buratai, seeking voluntary retirement over loss of interest last year. The soldiers in a letter with reference number NA/COAS/001, quoting the harmonized terms and condition of service soldiers/rating/airmen revised 2017, asked for approval to leave the Nigerian army due to low morale. It was also gathered that it was also gathered and extensively reported how Nigerian troops suffer mass casualty in the hands of Boko Haram terrorists due to lack of a robust intelligence apparatus and also lack of equipment. This is what we have been talking about for a very long time. How could you send people to go fight such kind of terrorist groups and you do not give them equipment enough to face these guys? It is a terrible thing. Remember this new guy that has just been appointed as the new army chief. Remember he said a lot of equipment are left in the whole place, is left right there, forgotten and rusting off, and these are equipment that can actually be repaired and taken care of and be used to fight Boko Haram insurgents, but they left them there to rot. And they are requesting for more, and even the funds that was even given to purchase new ones for them to be able to face these guys, guess what? The funds is nowhere to be found, and the weapons are also nowhere to be found. Now it has gotten to the extent where the soldiers who still place their lives on the go are still not being fed. How do you expect someone that has not been fed, someone that has not eaten, to face such evil and serious terrorists? And you say that these guys, it is their first duty to protect the lives of Nigerians. It is only a man who has food in his stomach that can think straight. And I think that is one thing they should understand. But anyway, my dear people, that is it. That is the system of Nigeria for you. Please drop your comment and also tell us what you feel about all of this. Thank you guys for staying tuned. Do have a pleasant time.